What's up, guys? How you doing? My name's Braxton Wheeler. We're back with another episode of First Pitch. I'm your host, as always. I'm here with head coach Ryan Brittle. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I got to give a shout out to Moose. I'm wearing my pullover today, even though you said I needed to wear a polo and tag. Hey guys, glad y'all watched last week or 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, we weren't here last week because we actually didn't have a game, so it's our first episode again in 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and just get the CNU series out of the way. We played on Friday last week. We were supposed to play Saturday, Sunday, but due to some weather, we had to move it back to Friday and play a doubleheader, which was really weird because it kind of messed with everybody's routine a little bit, I would say.
There was a couple weird things that went on.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
played Friday, and then we had an assessment day.
That's right.
Here at the school, so we didn't have class from 10 to 1. But anyway, we played Christopher Newport, lost both games. Really didn't play that well. Our effort was good. Our effort's always going to be good. We work way too hard not to give it a great effort, but we just didn't play very well. We didn't play very well in any aspect. We had a couple guys that had good performances. I thought Nathaniel Anthony played pretty well, and of course Jake Holland pitched really well. He threw 5 innings, gave up a couple hits and a run. And walked one maybe and had a few strikeouts, but I thought he pitched well. And but overall, as a team, we got to play much better than we did on Friday.
Yeah, like Coach Kent always says, he says, we put in a lot of work, and we work all year round just for the opportunity of opening day, and to fall a little short and get the effort that we had was definitely. I believe our energy was there because I showed up probably 5 minutes before first pitch, but our energy was there, and that's always a big factor, is to have energy, and I think we had that. It's just not good, the result that we had with how much work we put in. So
but yeah. You know what, anytime you have a failure or a failure that you think it shouldn't be, gives you an opportunity to have some growth, and to it's the best time to teach is when you fail.
That's right.
And so the open-mindedness of our guys and the willingness to work is always there, but the work that we've put in over the last few days has been really good. So I look forward to getting back out there again and competing.
Yeah, I think we had, and that leads in the next question. Thoughts on like the roles on the team and how they keep changing. We always, each person has a role in this team, and we're still, roles are changing. Like you said, we had a good team meeting. I believe we all, we got the elephant out of the room, I would say, in a way. We each are trying to combine for one goal here, and that's to win many games as possible, and roles will continue to change. So, Coach, what can you say about roles a little bit?
So, obviously there's some roles on the team, like specifics, people playing a specific spot that may not change, but their role in the lineup may change, or, pitchers, their specific, their roles could change. Even though they're going to pitch on the weekend or pitch during the week or whatever that might be, they may go from the bullpen to being a starter, or from a starter to being the bullpen, just depending on what we feel like they're moving themselves into. So the roles, and there could be guys that are not in the starting lineup right now that work their way in there. It's going to take a little bit of time to figure all that stuff out. What I've found over 19 years of coaching is there's guys react differently when they're playing against, for instance, our own team in inter-squad games. Guys, there's a little bit different feel or pressure when you get out there against somebody who's an unknown, who you don't know about, and guys react differently to those situations. So we got to figure out over the next couple weeks who's going to react the best, and we'll begin to get our lineup intact. And I don't like to jumble the lineup every day, but until you figure out exactly what's going to be the most successful lineup for the team, you got to move pieces around to figure out what is going to do the best for you. And so we'll do that, and we know Jake Holland's going to be in the starting rotation. He's probably our best guy. He is our best guy right now.
Sure.
But other than that, those other positions they're up for grabs, and the guys that pitch the best are going to take them, and the ones that ones that we need to have guys at the end of our bullpen that we know are going to be successful and we can count on. So we develop a couple of those guys at the end. They'll be at the end. That's just as important to me as the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and we there's no panic. That's the thing. It's a long season. There's no panic in the locker room. I believe yesterday we had a good week of a good day of practice. Excuse me. Energy was pretty good considering the weather and stuff. It was a muggy day, but I think we're not panicking. We understand it's a long season, and we're going to be just fine. So let's move on to this week. So Wednesday, is that tomorrow already? Yeah, goodness. Wednesday is a doubleheader for JV. They play Bryan and Stratton. Is that how you pronounce that?
So Bryan and Stratton's, they've had a ball team for a few years now. They're actually pretty good. They're out of Eastern Virginia. The weather isn't looking great for tomorrow. There's a good chance, nothing has been decided yet, but there's a good chance that tomorrow's doubleheader is going to get canceled or possibly moved to Thursday, which is supposed to be beautiful here on Thursday. It's supposed to be 70 and sunny. So stay tuned. Stay on the website. Those changes will be on the website. This weekend, we're scheduled to go to Piedmont to play in a tournament against Birmingham Southern, Piedmont, Virginia Wesleyan. There's a chance that could get changed as well. We might actually play at a field in eastern North Carolina against Virginia Wesleyan, and in Piedmont we'll try to get 3 games in against Birmingham Southern. We'll see. Stay tuned to the website for that. The rain is wreaking havoc on everybody's baseball schedule right now, and so you have to stay on the website. We'll get those things posted. Gary Holden just walked in here. He's the best SID in the country. And so he'll get that stuff on the website as soon as the changes are made. All those talks are in. We've been on the phone all morning. My phone has 10% battery left because I've been on the phone all morning trying to figure out whether or not we can play some games this weekend.
Some of the guys were telling me that you're on the phone talking about possible options this weekend, and we all know that what could happen this weekend weather-wise. So that answers that question. So, Coach, what is your favorite thing about road games compared to a home game? Because I know road games, we get prepared for Cracker Barrel a lot, and it's good. We love Cracker Barrel, and freshman karaoke, which is always fun. So we were looking forward to going on the road, but Coach, what's your favorite thing?
So this might sound weird, but my favorite thing, and I love to play here at home in Ferrum, but when you play on the road, you don't have to take care of the field. You don't have to worry about umpires. There's a lot of stuff that goes on when you're playing at home, and I'm glad to do that and thankful to play at Ferrum anytime we can get the chance to play here. But there's a lot of stuff that you don't have to worry about when you go on the road. You just show up to the ballpark, you take a little batting practice, and you play. And also the other thing is when you play on the road, really, really good teams can win on the road. All right? Good teams can win at home, but you have to be a really good team to win on the road. And to go into somebody else's place, into a hostile environment where they get the last at-bat, they get the last chance to win the ball game, you have to be a really good team in order to win those games.
Yeah, I agree. And we love it. We love hanging out in the hotels together and just hanging out in general on the road. It's really fun. It definitely.
The bus rides are always great for team chemistry.
That's right.
Lots of stuff goes on. Movies, as he said, freshman karaoke. We don't make them all, but we have the guys sing some songs on the bus. So pretty fun.
Yeah, and Tim Ortega and them are already talking about bringing like a whole PS4 gaming system on the bus and a TV, and I'm like, goodness gracious, man, what happened to like the small portable stuff that we used to have?
What happened to playing cards?
That's right, yeah, something like that. So anyway, so I asked some of the guys on the team some questions and some thoughts that they would have towards you. About 80% of them were kind of a joke. Like I couldn't even ask them. I was like, well, thanks for the input, guys. But like Jake Martin, for instance, said, change our name to the Ferrum Jets because all the jets that fly around and stuff like that. But so I've never heard of this, but any thoughts of like an indoor facility? Is there any talk about that?
So yeah, there's always plans to improve stuff, in our mind in the baseball complex, and there's a specific process that you have to go through with the college, and it has to be approved by many different people, and then you have to raise money for it. But there's every coach here has a plan to improve facilities. In fact, Coach Naff actually had plans for an indoor facility that he put together a long time ago. Well, not that long time ago, Coach, but a few years back, and so it's been in the works for a long time. We just have to get our ducks in a row and the school has to approve it, and we go out and raise money for it. But certainly we'd love to have a new indoor facility.
That'd be a great thing for recruiting as well. So, Coach, the next question is, a lot of the players just want to know, like, so at Ferrum, at baseball, we have to have clean faces, and I believe it's always for accountability. But what's the reason behind having clean faces with, like, no beards?
So if I told you guys that there's no shave policy, what do you think John Bowles would look like in about a month and a half?
It'd definitely be thick.
Parker Mason, Christian Campbell.
That's right.
And I don't have anything against beards or mustaches. The problem that I have is how do you police what it looks like, whether it's trimmed up, clean, nice goatee is good. I know Chase Snyder likes a nice goatee, but how do you say, okay, this is good and that's not good?
Yes, sir.
Two guys show up in the dugout. One of them's got all this stuff all over his face, and he says, "Coach, I look good. My girlfriend loves it." And another guy's got real clean shaven like Gary Holden, real clean, nice, well-kept beard. And you say, well, you got to shave yours, but you don't have to shave yours. So the only way that I know of to draw the line is to not have anything.
That's right.
And everybody looks great.
That's right. All right, well, there it is, players. So you heard me. I told you I'd ask it. So that's all I have. But I'm gonna finish with one more just interesting question. So you sit here and listen to me and Coach Brittle. I want to ask him what his favorite food and favorite restaurant is. Coach, what's your favorite food and restaurant?
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Oh, I should have known that. Cracker Barrel.
Actually, my favorite restaurant is a place called Red Rock Canyon Grill in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay. And what I get there is pork chops. They have 2 pork chops. They have this great glaze on them. They have sautéed carrots, sweet sautéed carrots, garlic mashed potatoes. Yeah. They have this fantastic appetizer that's buffalo shrimp. So it's like buffalo chicken wing, except it's a shrimp, and the shrimp's about that big. And there's like 5 or 6 of them. We eat that, and then this is where Rebecca and I would go for her birthday and for our anniversary every year. We lived in Oklahoma, and then they had a couple desserts. One of them was a key lime pie. It's the best key lime pie I've ever had in my life, and they made homemade whipped cream to go on top, and they also had like a chocolate brownie ice cream thing that was homemade too, and was really good. But that's my favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant in Rocky Mount, El Rio, man.
There you go. You can't go wrong.
Got to get the California burrito. Love it.
Yeah, I'm kind of generic. I can't really follow that up. I just like Japanese. Like, I'm a big Kabuki Steakhouse fan. I love Japanese. So that's all I have. What about you, Coach? Anything else?
I'm good. I'm good. We'll stay posted on this weekend's events, where we're playing and who we're playing, and then I'm sure we'll be back here next Tuesday. We actually leave we might need to do this on Monday because we leave for Hampton Sydney Tuesday morning. So,
if you and I'll leave you with this. If you would like me to ask Coach Brittle something, I'll take anything in consideration. I was really weary about giving my number out, but it's 540-597-8236. You can text me a question if you just wanted to get to know me and Coach Brittle better, or something with baseball. So
be careful now. You just give my brother your cell phone number, so he will be all over you now.
So. He might have texted one of them.
I guarantee he's already texted you.
Yeah, I think he has. But that's all I have. I'm Braxton Wheeler with here head coach Ryan Brittle. Thank you for watching.